Welcome to Australia's Best Hybrids 2024, presented by Tough Dog Suspension. Behind me is a crowd favourite in the Bluewater Xtraveller. This is a compact 13-foot hybrid capable of taking two almost anywhere. Now we're here in sometimes sunny Merimbula for 5 days, putting it through its paces. Let's hear from our 4 judges.
The Bluewater Xtraveller is built a little differently to some of the other hybrids we've looked at. It does have a hot dip galvanised chassis. What's interesting about the chassis is the drawbar is made from 125mm by 50mm RHS, and the chassis rails are made from 75 by 50mm RHS. All the camper walls are made from TIG welded aluminium. Technique of welding gives a much greater accuracy and strength to the walls while still retaining a lighter weight.
When we were speaking to Ben at the event, we asked him how he would explain the value for money for the Xtraveller, and he was pretty straight to the point. He just goes, it's the cheapest hybrid without sacrificing inclusions. $48,480 as tested with its upgrades is a bargain. Now those upgrades are a diesel heater, an additional battery bringing it up to 405 amp hours, a 2000 watt inverter and a fridge, and that's all well under 50 grand. I think it's a bargain.
You've got 200 litres of fresh water, which I think is pretty good for a family. Should keep them going for a week as long as they're not bathing every day. Battery's been upgraded from 270 to 405 amp hours. Got 400 watts of solar up on the roof and a 2000 watt inverter. So all really well equipped for using things like an air fryer or a coffee machine. I don't think you're going to run out of power in that van.
The Bluewater Xtraveller is a great hybrid van for a family. It has a queen bed and 2 bunks, and one of the bunks can fold down so you can have an extra lounge seat inside. It's got a really functional external kitchen. There's no internal kitchen. The Xtraveller has a really low profile, so it's quite low and really easy to be able to get into most garages or carports. That's a real bonus. There's no bathroom in the Xtraveller. It does have an external shower tent and a really cool, like long shower hose that you could take pretty much anywhere around the van to hose off dirty bikes or salty surfboards or whatever that might be. So that was really cool.
You can get this camper under 2.1 metres by deflating the tyres just a touch. Now that is a real game changer for a lot of people in urban environments with an older garage with a 2.1 metre height. So that is a real consideration for anybody with a smaller garage. The Xtraveller is probably the camper to have.
It weighs in at just 1850 when it's empty, which is really good. 2.5 tonne when it's full, and the Nissan Navara that we towed it around had no trouble whatsoever. It towed really smoothly. Underneath you've got an independent suspension with Ride Pro shock absorbers, which smooth out the ride. And I think another advantage of the low height is that it's going to be really easy to park it in a shed when you finally get home.
In terms of ease of use, it has to be as easy, if not easier, than any other hybrid on the market. In all the years that I've been looking at Bluewater, they've always had this one little trick up their sleeve, and that's the snake track for the fully plumbed kitchen. It's fantastic. You turn your gas bottle on, turn your valve on, slide your kitchen out, and you are ready to go. In my mind, it's a game changer for ease of use. Little things like moving the batteries into the rear of the camper to help weight distribution is fantastic. Moving the dust reduction system to the driver's side center, very clever because it freed up all the real estate on the back of the camper to be able to put that large ensuite. All of these small and subtle changes have taken what was already an award-winning camper to a next level.